Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into something that has profoundly impacted my life habits. Not just any habits, but the 10 specific ones that have quite literally transformed who I am, how I operate, and the results I'm able to create in my life. We're talking about tangible shifts in my energy, my mindset, my relationships, my work, everything. I'm not someone who stumbles upon a good habit and keeps it to myself. I believe in sharing what works, and my hope is that by opening up about these 10 habits, they might resonate with you and maybe even spark a positive change in your own life. So, if you're ready to explore these transformative habits with me, grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's jump right in. For years, I woke up with a sense of dread, hitting the snooze button endlessly. It wasn't until I discovered the power of a structured morning routine that things began to change. We're not talking about anything extreme here, just dedicating those first 30 to 60 minutes of the day to set the tone. A quiet cup of coffee, some light stretching, maybe a quick journal entry to clear my mind. These small acts of intention became my foundation. Suddenly, I was starting the day with clarity and purpose, not chaos. Exercise. I used to think it was all about aesthetics, about fitting into a certain mold. But what I discovered was that the real magic happened internally. Whether it's a run in the park, a yoga session, or even just a brisk walk, moving my body became non-negotiable. The endorphin rush, the feeling of accomplishment, the way it silenced the mental chatter, it was a game changer. Exercise became my stress reliever, my mood booster, my way to show up as the best version of myself. You can't expect a car to run on empty, right? The same goes for our bodies. I used to fuel mine with whatever was convenient, not realizing the impact it had on my energy, my focus, my overall well-being. Switching to a whole foods diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, and lean protein, wasn't about restriction, it was about providing my body with the nutrients it craved. And the results spoke for themselves. My energy levels soared, my mind felt sharper, and I felt a sense of vitality I'd never experienced before. In a world consumed by screens, I found solace in the pages of a book. Making time for reading, even just 20 minutes a day, became a non-negotiable. It was my escape from the digital noise, a chance to dive into different worlds, to learn from brilliant minds. But it wasn't just about escaping reality. Reading expanded my perspective, fueled my creativity, and armed me with knowledge I could apply to my own life. My mind used to race at 1,000,000 miles an hour, a constant stream of thoughts and worries. Mindfulness meditation became my anchor, my way to cultivate stillness in the midst of the chaos. It wasn't about emptying my mind, but rather about observing my thoughts without judgment, about being present in the moment. The more I practiced, the more I noticed the benefits seep into other areas of my life. Increased focus, reduced stress, and a newfound sense of inner peace. Without a destination in mind, it's easy to feel lost at sea. Goal setting became my compass, providing me with direction and purpose. It wasn't about setting myself up for failure with unrealistic expectations, but about breaking down larger aspirations into smaller, achievable steps. Each goal achieved, no matter how small, fueled my motivation, proving to myself that I was capable of achieving anything I set my mind to. Time. It's the one resource we all have in equal measure, yet it often feels like it's slipping through our fingers. Implementing time management techniques like prioritizing tasks and setting boundaries wasn't about becoming a robot, it was about reclaiming my time and using it intentionally. Suddenly, I had more time for the things that mattered most, for pursuing my passions, for connecting with loved ones. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle, to focus on what we lack, to dwell on the negative. Gratitude journaling became my antidote. Every day I made it a habit to write down 3 things I was grateful for, no matter how small. This simple act shifted my perspective, training my mind to focus on the good, to appreciate the abundance in my life. It cultivated a sense of contentment and joy that permeated every aspect of my being. Life is a journey of continuous learning, and I'm a firm believer that the moment we stop growing is the moment we stop living. Whether it's through books, podcasts, online courses, or simply by being curious and asking questions, I made a commitment to never stop expanding my mind. Learning became a source of excitement, a way to stay relevant, to challenge myself, and to discover new passions. Sleep. It's the foundation upon which our physical, mental, and emotional well-being rests. Yet for years, I sacrificed sleep in the name of productivity, wearing my sleep deprivation as a badge of honor. It wasn't until I started prioritizing 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night that I realized the profound impact it had on every aspect of my life. My energy levels skyrocketed, my focus sharpened, my mood stabilized, and I felt more equipped to handle whatever challenges came my way. So, there you have it. The 10 habits that have truly transformed my life. Remember, it's not about trying to implement all of them overnight. Start small. Choose one that resonates with you, and make it a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Once it becomes ingrained, move on to the next. Transformation isn't about overnight success, it's about the small, consistent actions we take each day that compound over time. It's about showing up for ourselves day in and day out, and creating a life we're truly proud of. Thanks for watching. If you found these habits helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. See you in the next video.